Hi Aquarius. So I started pulling some cards and then the video just stopped on me for a second, but I'm just going to continue now with you guys for your love reading for the month of April. So let's see what you guys have. Aquarius for the month of April. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. And thank you for all the likes and subscriptions, you guys. I truly, really appreciate it. Please share this video with any other Aquarius that you think might need to hear this. And of course, listen to your moon and or in your rising to just get a little bit more of a clarification on your current life situation. Okay, 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Well, we got 3. We're just going to go ahead and take it. So let me bring these a little bit closer. All right, so I do see you guys having a big fight with somebody. So it looks like this is going to be for the camp of the Aquarius that is dealing with, well, there's 2 people here, but you're definitely in a relationship with somebody that is your soulmate and that this is your person, and then there is going to be a bit of a breakup. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, it might not just end here. These are the energies I'm grabbing for the month of April. So let me just get into it before this becomes like an entirely crazy long video. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess over here talks about having intuition and just trying to suss out the situation. I suspect that this is you, Aquarius, because you are feeling that something's off, something's wrong, and your intuition is telling you so. Plus, to your partner, I'm sensing that they see you as being a little bit of tight-lipped, like quiet, a little bit mysterious. But I guess because you're not forthcoming or you're talking, that they're not feeling confident or comfortable in the relationship. You could be dealing with the King of Swords, which is like yourself in Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini. I think that if you're the male Aquarius watching this video, this is you. If you are the female Aquarius watching this, I think that this could be your person or your partner. But right now, this talks about somebody being cerebral and logical and just trying to grapple with the situation of your circumstance, the Tower. The Tower talks about a fracture in the relationship, a fight, a big one, an explosion. Going into the center of April, I have the 2 of Cups in reverse. This is your soulmate. This is your partner. It could even be your life partner for what I just heard right now. But this is in the reverse. So it tells me this is either a breakup or it's a union that has not been fully committed just yet, or things are not going well. And then I have the 8 of Wands in the center of the reading. 8 of Wands is telling me that you guys are going to have a lot of communication back and forth. You're going to be talking. It's not just going to end there. Somewhere in the middle of April, towards the end of April, things are going to get a little bit smoother, a little bit calmer. You're going to go from rough waters to smoother waters. At the end of April, there's going to be a cause of celebration for whatever reason. This could also be third party. Maybe somebody else is involved in your situation and or your dynamic. I'm going to clarify all these, so then I'm going to get into the nitty gritty. This is talking about someone in the relationship, I sense, feels burdened, that the sacrifices are just too steep, that one person has been carrying the relationship over the other. And then ending in April, going into May, I have the Devil. So either you're dealing with a Capricorn or someone's obsessed in this relationship, very obsessed. But it came with the 6 of Wands, which is interesting because this talks about success and a level of success. So for whatever reason, it's been working for you guys in the past, whatever your dynamic has been. You know, if somebody would be obsessive, then you guys got in a fight, and then you got into an argument, and then you guys got over it. There was a rhythm there. For whatever reason, it was working. And maybe now it's not because there's some other extra level of burdens. Now let me go in and clarify all these guys. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. Why is the King of Swords here? Thank you. Why is the Tower here? Okay. The King of Swords, where I said before this was somebody else. I really think that this is you, air signs, Aquarius, and I think you might be dealing with a fire sign individual who seems to be either your age, right around your age. It could be a year or two up or down. And I think that they're being a little bit, I don't know why I'm hearing obnoxious, but they're being obnoxious. They're being a little bit immature. They're telling you these things that are crazy to you, and you're like, what? And it's also like the Seven of Cups is telling me they're adding an element of confusion to you. It's like they're trying to confuse you of some certain situation, like you feel like you're being set up with something stupid. The Tower, the fight, the explosion, and the Two of Swords in reverse, which in the upright position would tell me you not knowing what to do because you don't have all the information available to you. I still feel like you don't know what to do, but you know what, you're aware of what's going on. You're fully aware of the situation and the dynamic. It's like they were trying to confuse you over something or like sell you some sort of story and you're not buying it. Two of Cups in reverse. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse? Thank you. Shit. This is definitely talking about a breakup or a divorce, and you're talking about it. So let me see. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? I'll take the top card if not. Thank you. And the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here, please? Thank you. All right, we did these. I just want to put them away. Middle of the month. I told you it could be a breakup with your life partner. It could be somebody you're married with, the union that you have, your soulmate, coupled with the Hierophant. So this could be talking, you guys could be talking, somebody's talking about divorce or breaking up this situation and going about it in a very formal, structured way. So, this talks about doing something in an orthodox way. This can also talk about marriage. So this union in reverse. So maybe you could also be talking about, Aquarius, that you're holding off on a wedding or you're holding off on a marriage. There's a lot of you Aquariuses, so it could vary for all of you. Okay, then we have the Eight of Wands, talking about the communication, going back and forth, sending messages, even over the phone or just talking to each other one-on-one. And you are talking about your feelings and or money, possibly. You are talking about money and your feelings, but you're starting to be open with one another, because the Four of the Pentacles in reverse tells me that someone here is allowing the vulnerability to come forth. So you are going to talk about this situation with each other. And this is probably why you have the Six of Swords moving into smoother waters, going from rough waters into calm. There's a level of burdens that you guys are going to have to overcome together. Because right now your family is in a disarray, because in the upright position this talks about having a fully functioning happy family and home, but you're burdened right now. And then you have the High Priestess in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse is just saying you're not using your intuition, you're trying to be logical and cerebral while the other person is not. The other person is using their emotions and their actions, and you are just trying to be logical. And then that's probably overall why I have the swords here. But you are moving in the right direction overall, is what I'm seeing. Now, let's see what goes on at the end of April. The Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for my Three of Cups? Why is Three of Cups here, please? Thank you. All right. And now, you are getting some kind of good news. You are celebrating towards the end of the month. And this could be because somebody had lost a job or wasn't making money, or you were fighting over money, or somebody in the workforce. But now you are working towards it. You are both working towards a goal. Or somebody got a new job, or you got money, and now because of the money in the family dynamic is a little bit better, that maybe you are considering working towards each other. So overall, this talks about working with each other, working together. And getting good news. 8, the Nine of Wands. You still have those burdens, you still have these struggles and whatever's going on. Yeah. So you do have the burdens, the struggles, the exhaustion, and the Two of Wands in reverse. That means you went and you turned around. You decided to turn around and work at it. You both did, to work towards this relationship, because in the upright it talks about making a decision, the road less traveled, or the road, that that you're familiar with, making the safe bet. In the reverse, it's telling me you're definitely trying to stick through with this relationship. Whatever level of toxicity that you have going on in the relationship, you're trying to work it out. Because at the end of the day, the devil does talk about toxicity. So let's see. Why is the devil here in the Six of Wands? One more card, please. Universe, angel, spirit guides. Thank you very much. Okay. So the obsession, somebody's obsessed, or there's a level of toxicity, you working through, there is a level of success. Somebody, though, is very defensive, and they need to somewhat drop those defenses, because being overly and I don't think it's you, I think it's them, because I have the Emperor here and it's in the reverse. So this tells me this is somebody that's your age, actually older than you, a lot older than you, or somebody's trying to be very controlling, authoritative. Because when I see these three, just these three alone, someone's being very authoritative, very controlling. It's the controlling issue that's driving you bananas. So sometimes maybe you're the one that's trying to get defensive, because who the fuck wants to be controlled? Nobody. So it just feels like that's what's going on. So if you know what the issues are, the problems are, you can mitigate them and have this level of success that I see here. So I almost feel like this is a forewarning. Forewarned is forearmed, guys. You know the story. So now I'm just going to pull one final card for the romance angels and see what messages they have for you guys. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what are the final messages for my Aquarius? Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Thank you. Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, I mean, this is probably why you have the success card here. Just work at it. Work at the relationship, because it's worth fighting for. Okay, Aquarius, that's all I got for you guys. And then until mid-March, I'll see you then.